Hi, welcome to another episode of Being a Golden-ager. Today I'd like to talk about as you get older, try new stuff, be brave. And what I mean by that is, first of all, from my last video, I wrote a little ditty and I said that I was going to buy a keyboard because I wanted to put music to my little ditty. And to me, learning music, learning how to read the music sheet or the sheet music, it's going to be a challenge for me because to me that looks like a totally different language for me. With all those symbols and stuff, and I have to learn how to use my left hand and my right hand. And then last week I just suddenly got brave, and with all the excitement about the stock market, I decided, well, I saved some money in my reserves. Not really saving, but what I do is when I get paid, I set aside some money in my checking account, like if I was paying a bill, but it's actually I put another column. It's called reserve. So I have some money that I set aside just for saving. But I'm gonna. I was kind of at first kind of scared about parting with my money, but the problem with if you just have your money in your checking account, it's not growing. So I decided to, well, maybe perhaps I should make my money grow by investing in a single stock. So basically, I have a 401k from my previous job since I already have an account with that firm. So all I had to do is log in and set up a what they call a brokerage account. And I went down to the office and wrote them a check. So I'm waiting for the check to clear so I can have some money in that account so I can learn how to buy a stock. To me, that's a different, say, language too, because I've never bought any stocks of my own. In my when I was younger, I was married to a guy, and of course, he and his father knew a lot about stock. He just tells me what's going on. He's talk about this lingo, and he tried to explain it to me, and I said okay. but as I've gotten older, I wanted to try new things, and one of the things that I wanted to try is try to do some investing. Now, the money that I did give the brokerage, it's gonna be something that I want to see if I can hang on to it for at least 5 years to see how it goes. But like anything else, you have to be willing to say not worry about it if you're not making that much. But it's I guess when you buy stock, it's a long-term investment. So whatever you buy it at, you want to hang on to it, so let it grow. But when it starts dipping, don't panic. Like I said, it's a long-term investment. Who knows? Maybe 5 years from now, I'll have some money, extra money to retire on. But that's what I'm thinking. Of course, if I don't have 2 years left. But the thing is, if I decide to keep working until I'm 70 to make more money, and maybe I'll learn to buy some more stocks. I'm just, to me, that's kind of scary also, but I was brave and I did it anyway. So I'm waiting for that check to clear so I can start buying stocks. And another thing, when I first started this YouTube, to me it was kind of scary, but then I did it anyway because it's something new. I've been a long time consumer of watching videos, and I figure, well, since I turned 65, I wanted to share my journey with you because, like I said, I've never been to 65 before, and I'm sure that next year I'll say, well, I've never been 66 before either. But the thing is, you're never too old to learn new stuff, and who knows, maybe you get better at it. Maybe I'll get better at picking out the stocks, and I'm having fun with that. And who knows, after a while of taking lessons, well, my husband is going to give me some lessons because he used to play the piano when he was younger. And to me, this is a great benefit for him and I because he's 75, I'm 65, and he hasn't played piano for a long time. And this has given him incentive to to learn new stuff again or relearn it, and he's going to teach me how to do it. And he's excited about being a teacher, and I'm excited about being a student. Now, of course, as YouTube, I'm kind of self. I'm just learning as I go because I have no idea. I've never done YouTube before, but until I mean, I make a couple of videos now, and I feel like I'm semi getting better. But I wanted to explain to you that just because you're older doesn't mean that you can just forget about learning, or you're not too old to learn new stuff. And when I'm trying to learn how to do buy stock, to me, like I said, it's going to be challenging because I'm still learning about it. I haven't bought my first stock yet. And then as far as music, I'm waiting for that keyboard to come in so I can start learning where the keys are. I guess there's an alphabet like A, B, C, D, goes up to I think F or something like that. But I'll learn all that. And I just wanted to just give you encouragement that if you want to try something new, I mean, what do you have to lose, right? It's just something that you can put more underneath your belt of experience. And once you get into it, and you say to yourself, it wasn't that bad, right? You just was scared at first, but at least I was scared at first because I've never done it before. Because it's like when someone asks you to go swimming, and you don't know what the water's like, but and you dip your toe in there, and then you find out, oh, it's not too bad, and then someone you know pushes you in the water, and you're swimming around, and then suddenly it's not too bad. But so far, I wanted to take you on this journey of what I just recently decided to do. I decided to learn how to buy stock. I decided to learn music so I can put my ditty to a song. Now this keyboard's kind of cool because it has what they call voices, but what it is like you can add drums or you can add some other instrument in there to sing. But I'm excited about that. My husband said he's going to help me write the music to it. So when I'm looking at the sheets, I can go blah, 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 but I'll be, if I do that, I'll share that with you if I decided to succeed in it. Now, every time you learn something new, it's going to take a couple of tries until you want to master it. Now, if you try something new and you decide, well, this is not for me, it's okay. At least you try, right? There's so many things that it depending on your lifestyle and your talent or what it is that you have a list of stuff that you want to do. Just as you do them, check them off. And like I said, some stuff I've done in the past, such as knitting. I don't like knitting. It takes too long. I mean, I did it, so I learned how to do it. I also learned how to do crocheting. I know how to do that, but I decided I didn't like that. Now, there's one thing I liked. One of my thing that I tried new was painting, and of course I liked that. It was fun. But I'm here to just take you along with me to what I've been doing lately, just trying to do new stuff. And I wanted to share that and to tell you, just be brave, just do it. And you're never too old to do and learn new stuff. And who knows, you might be good at it someday. Until then, I appreciate you stopping by. And till next time, I'm Sally, the Golden-ager. Have a great day. See you later. Bye.